everybody, here we are out in the hideout ready for another video today. Today, unfortunately, we're not going bang, but we're going to talk about some bang. First off though, let me say thank you to everybody that has subscribed. Man, I can't say thank you enough. Just really appreciate it. Next, if you haven't subscribed, please do. And always remember to click the little ringy dingy up there so you'll get a notice when we get another video up. Make sure and check out sgt1911.com. See, we got something out there for you, okay? Booyah. Now, let's get down to what we're talking about. You ladies out there probably know a little bit more about this than the guys do, but I'm sure there's a lot of guys who understand too exactly what I'm talking about. Sometimes life gets a little boring and you just need a change. And that's where I'm at. And I've been waiting on this for a while, but I'm tired of waiting. I need a change. And what I need to change is, I need a change of holsters. Not change of shoes. I need to change my holster. Now, I'm going to give you a little peek-see before we go any further. This is my everyday carry gun. We've not done a video on it, but this is it. This is a Colt lightweight Commander. It's one of my pride and joys. This is my carry pistol. This is the holster I've been carrying for several years. This is a Dillon holster built for a Commander size 1911. And you can see fits in there pretty nice. It's open top. There's no strap on it or anything, so you ain't got to worry about snapping, unsnapping or anything like you do on some of the others. Now, on another video, we will do another video on 1911 safety on another video, and we'll talk more about these holsters at that time. But right now, what I'm trying to do is replace my holster. Now, what I like, and you guys know me well enough, the Commander size 1911, not just this one, this size, is what I like to carry. So, I'm looking for a holster to do that. Now we're getting down to the cutting right here. On YouTube, you may even see it on my channel one of these days. This video kept popping up about urban carry holsters. Now, they were talking about there being retention holsters. And if you'll notice the holsters I have in front of me, I'm going to show you are leather holsters, not Kydex. To me, you know, John Wayne didn't carry Kydex. Sorry, 1911 was not going to carry Kydex. Hoo-ha, hear me? So anyway, I don't carry a plastic gun. I don't carry a plastic Kydex holster. I carry a leather holster. This makes me feel good, smells good. So, let's go on. These holsters, this one's completely open, no retention. But Urban Carry says they've got one that is a retention holster that you can put the weapon in it and it won't come out. Like this one here just slides out. You can see it just slide out. Well, I kind of like that idea. As a matter of fact, I have one of my old holsters and one of my old Springfield XDs. Make sure it's safe. I've got an old Bianchi finger lock holster. Now this is a leather holster too, but it's a finger lock. And if you'll notice right here, it's got a little lever that locks this handgun in the holster with a little retention thing in the middle. Now I know you can't see it, but I'm gonna hold it up there and see if we can try to focus on something in there. Down in the middle, it locks the trigger and holds it. And if we can't see it, we just can't see it because it's dark in there, but we're gonna leave it at that. So anyway, the way this works is, this holster, this handgun slides down in the holster. You guys have seen them before, but I'm getting to my point, and you heard it lock. Let me get out. You hear it lock into place. Now this handgun won't come out. The only way I can get it out is on the draw. I can place my finger here, press that button in, and pull the handgun out. That's simple. Just like this. This finger, not the trigger finger, this finger remains where it should be, here, and it comes out of the holster like this. Now, this is what I call a retention holster. So I see the Urban Carry holsters online, and they're telling me they have a retention holster. So I get online and order one. In my mind, because of my previous experience with this holster, finger lock, I'm expecting the same thing. That's not what I got. Don't get me wrong, you guys can do what you want, and I'm not bashing anybody, I'm just reviewing the holster because I'm making a change. This holster, as you can see, completely open top. Here, rubs up against me. Now let's look at the Urban Carry holster. Here's the Urban Carry holster. Now, just to look at this holster, I like it already. I think it looks good compared to this holster. If you'll notice, big top up here on the stock, this big piece is keeping that pistol from rubbing on my side the way this one does. Also, if you'll notice, I like to carry a holster that somewhat covers the whole end of the barrel. So it ain't just out there dragging on things and catching, not knocking any more blue off my handgun than it needs to be. So let's go back to this holster. I open the package, it's leather. I like the way this piece comes around here. I see nothing wrong with it. You can get it in different colors, you can get it for different makes and stuff, but I think this right here kind of sets it off as far as, you know, the way it looks. I like it, almost like a racing stripe there. Anyway, I'm gonna set this 1911 down inside this poster because this is what it's made for, commander size. And this is the retention holster. Now, on the video, you guys will see them on the YouTube channels. They turn their weapons upside down and they don't fall out. And guess what? It don't fall out. That's right, just like they said. But there's really nothing holding it there. There's nothing there. There's no retention other than pulling it out. Now, hang on. They do have inside, and I know you're not gonna see it, but I'm gonna hold it up there. There is a little catch for the trigger guard right down in there, just exactly, or very similar to the Bianchi holster. I don't think you can see it, but it's down in there. Down in there, just like the Bianchi holster almost. But there's a difference. The Bianchi holster needs no adjustment. This thing, and I'm gonna stand up here, has a screw in the back, right here, Phillips screwdriver. You tighten it and loosen it and it adjusts these little clamp down on the trigger guard on the pistol so that it snaps down in there, and then you got this restriction where it pop and it won't pull out. Well, that's all dandy except one thing. I have tightened this screw and loosened this screw and tightened this screw and loosened this screw, and for the life of me, I cannot get it to lock onto the pistol at all. It just won't lock. The only reason this pistol is holding up here right now is because this holster is brand spanking new and tight. There is no resistance pulling it out. There's no click. It's not catching. I've tried numerous things to see if I don't have it pushed in there far enough, if I've got it too far. But you'll see if maybe if this right here is where it's been adjusted. This is the adjusting screw. If I press that together, then it will. I can't tighten this screw up enough to get that mechanism to lock onto the trigger guard. You know, it should be kind of snapping around the trigger guard like that. I can't get it tight enough. Now, if I hold it with my hand like that, it will. But the screw that they've got won't do it. Now, I've run this screw out so far that it sticks way up above the leather out here. And I'm exaggerating that distance, but I mean, it comes all the way through and it still won't lock in place. So, I'm a bit disappointed in the Urban Carry holster, only in the fact of the retention apparatus. The holster itself, you know, the stitching looks good. I like the way it's formed. I'm gonna like this part to keep the weapon away from my body. You know, even if it's open top and has no strap or anything on it, the weapon should stay in there just fine versus this, which I've been carrying for years. You can see it does cover much more of the weapon. It does sit a lot deeper like this. And, you know, I think it looks good. I think it's a good looking holster. I don't have a problem with it. I'm just a wee bit disappointed in the retention of it. You know, this right here right now, I mean, you can see me pull on it, it just slid out. So that's just simply because we got new leather. I think after a couple of days of wear, it's really just gonna fall right out when we hold it upside down. Anyway, I just want to give you guys a look, because the truth is I've been wanting to wear this holster. It's been sitting on my bench for a couple weeks. I'm tired of looking at it, I want to put it on, but I didn't want to put it on and give an unfair opinion. And that's what you're going to get here at my channel, is my opinion. Somebody watches it, send me a question if you want. I'll give you my opinion about the holster. I'm going to start wearing it. It could be that after it's worn for several weeks and the leather changes, maybe that retention will start to work. Right now, it does not. Is it still a good holster? I believe so. I think I like it. I'm going to start using it right away. You know what? All good, all said. We're going to get out of here. I hope you have a good day and have a nice opportunity to get out and shoot and support the Second Amendment. Until we shoot again or talk again, shoot safe, shoot straight. Good.